Caiden, Rexius.
Hey, Coach Jenny Glenn.
Alexis, Benda.
Yeah, tough one tonight. I thought that we played really well in the first two sets and had them discombobulated, won the serve and pass game. And they came out with a vengeance in the third set and started serving us really aggressive, and we didn't handle that very well. Kind of changed their game plan against us, and it took us too long to adjust to that. So, I think this tonight doesn't define us by any stretch of the imagination. I think the year, we haven't lost. I just told the team last time I talked to you about a loss, it was at Western Washington in our opening weekend, and I can't imagine many teams in the country can say the same. So super proud of this group and what we've accomplished, and tonight they got the better of us a little bit, and we'll look to rebound.
Does it feel like a dark cloud hanging over you in this RMAC tournament?
Nope, it sure doesn't. Tonight doesn't mean much in the grand scheme of things. I just told the team the regular season championship I'm incredibly more proud of than one weekend. However, as we move forward, we need to be good in one weekend. So at this point in the season, I think this next week off is going to be really beneficial for this group, and just get us fresh and healthy again.
Just give us a little bit on that third set. You said the tide turned. It seemed like their offense got going a little bit. Megan Neal kind of came out of nowhere and started to do something. But how did that change things for you guys?
Yeah, she had a great night. A kid that we weren't expecting to see on the other side of the net. We've seen her a little bit, but she went out there with a vengeance and went after us. And we always want to push back when a team's pushing us, and they didn't break after we had some attempts to push them back, and they stayed right at us. So, lesson learned tonight.
I know you were trying your hardest to get those middles involved in this one, and it seemed like it was a tough night for Amber, for McClinton, and so having to go to those outsides. How did that kind of change things on how you wanted to go forward with that?
We're typically a fairly pin-dominant team. We really thought we had a good matchup with our middles tonight, but we weren't scoring very well out of the middle of the court. Part of that was that we weren't passing very well. So, a combination of multiple things there, wasn't a great night for them, and we'll figure out how to be a little more successful in the middle of the court.
Your season's not over by any stretch of the imagination, so is there anything you take from this first loss in Many Moons, and what do you kind of say to the group going forward as we wait for that selection show on Monday?
Yeah, it's another match. Just like we take it one match at a time as we've been winning. I said, we've gotten through this stretch learning a lot of lessons and not having an L next to it at the end. Unfortunately, this one we have an L next to, but I'm not worried about this group. I think we'll rebound well. I think it can motivate us when you haven't lost in a long time. That hangs over your head a little bit more than this situation does. So I think that will rebound well and be fine.
Caiden, just talk about what you saw out there with that offense starting to change in that third set. What did you see from your angle on the court?
Yeah, I saw a very aggressive Minds team that we're used to, and just on our side, we didn't come together like normal as much as we are used to, and just our chemistry just kind of fell apart a little bit, but ready to come back at it next time.
Was their serve that tough out there today?
Yes, they have a great serve. One of the better serving teams in the RMAC, I would say, but nothing that I don't think that we can handle and that we will handle if we see them again later on.
We saw some big totals from Lai and Latke, maybe not 100% out there and what we're used to seeing from them, but how much do you just applaud their efforts to come out here and bust their butt in a time where you actually needed them tonight?
Yeah, they did a great job, and there's been so much going on with our team that has been building us in a sense, and that's what I love about our team is that we have people coming from every angle. So no matter what happens, we're 19 strong. We always have a backup plan, and we know no matter what we do, we're going to stick together and we're going to battle through it.
So one of the few seniors on this team, what do you say and how you get the team right as you guys wait for the selection show and then wait for the regional? That's going to be in a couple weeks. How are you leading with the squad here in the next few weeks?
Right. We're just super excited and taking it like all season, one game at a time, but just preparing everyone in a sense that it's go time now. We're going to be seeing some really great teams, and that practice is going to be maybe a little shorter this week and having some days off, but we're going to have to be super intentional with everything that we need to get better at, and just staying hungry and knowing that we're set up. We've been practicing all year for this, and that we can be successful.
So Benda, you're out there watching there. What are you seeing from your end that kind of put things in favor after that 2-0 lead?
Yeah, I think, like Caiden already mentioned, normally we're a team that we come together and we have a lot of chemistry and we unify in really difficult moments. And I don't think we did that tonight to the best of our abilities. Yeah.
Tino, all conference, helping out this team
Yeah.
when they need her. Just talk about what you saw from her
Yeah.
this tournament.
Yeah, I'm really proud of her. I kind of call her my little mini-me because we both bounce back and forth between the pins and stuff. But it's really awesome just to see her finally get an opportunity to show how good she is. But yeah, I think she's a key player and she gets really feisty when she makes good plays. So being a playmaker, having that mentality, I think it helps out the team a lot.
So as someone who's very good with the chemistry of this team, how do you kind of get that? How do you bring it back in and be ready for that next game?
Yeah, I think just not taking this one to the gut, walking out of the locker room with your heads held high, knowing that, we're still a really good team. We put in a lot of work this season, and losing this match doesn't define who we are in any case. But like Caiden said, one practice at a time, coming in, focused, ready to go, knowing that we don't have it all figured out. We still got to grind and practice no matter if you're feeling 100% or if you're not.